И всем привет, и с вами Килл, и мы продолжаем прохождение игры Hogwarts Наследие. Ой. Да, меня давно не было, были дела, еще раз дела. И все встало, да? Круто. Да нет, почему бы нет? 3 дня ведь видео не снимал, блин. Вот включил и хотел загрузить. Нет, надо было зависнуть. А вообще-то миссия по уничтожению этого паука какое? Задание. 30-е. А я думал, чё я его грохнуть не могу? Так, выясни, что случилось. Да, я лучше так вот сделаю. А еще вот так вот. И сделал ему уебень забитым отсюда.
Who lived here, I wonder?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio!
You try casting gratuitous sultanas on me, and I shall make stupidity of those strikes.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
You come to the wrong. You should never have.
Accio! Levioso!
Ringo!
Tago! Confringo!
Incendio!
Вы чё, офигели что ли?
Your poaching days are over.
Удумали на кого переть, блин.
Revelio!
Так, у меня там шмотки новые появились. О.
Revelio!
Сейчас мы спустимся. Наверное.
Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track.
Так, надо... Так, поменять.
Revelio!
Сейчас посмотрим. Нет.
This looks intriguing.
Зомбаки.
Revelio! Incendio. Repulsor. That Inferius wearing a wooden jumper.
Да вы чё тут?
That must be Bardolph.
Ох, какие вы... Я нажал ведь, блин, на лекарство. Да ёлы-палы.
Incendio.
Ага, они только огнем, что ли, помирают.
Incendio. That must be Bardolph.
Ох ты, зараза.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Так, у меня тут... У меня грома ведь нету, да? Максимум. Да, у меня и таких.
Revelio.
Ага, вот он.
Accio. Incendio. Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madam Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Revelio.
Так, говно.
This mentions Inferi. Something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Но я не могу мимо пройти.
Revelio.
Ничего.
Accio.
Да, селенок не хватает.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Да. О, вот это лук надо.
Thank you for your patronage.
Приобрести.
I shall hope to do business with you again.
Так, ладно, это оставим. Двадцать второй, но все равно, блядь, ниже.
Thank you for your patronage.
На всякий случай.
That's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
Ты чё такая?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Revelio.
Это что там? Ясно.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Да.
It's like a place right out of a
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
Жалко.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Ну, жалко.
Bardolph.
Угу. Так, инвентарь. Ого. А, точно, нам надо задание. Так, нет, погодите сейчас. Пока что сюда летим.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Accio.
Блин, до сих пор
Ревелио.
всякая хрень летает, а? Неужто? Так, мы уже внутри. Так, по зелью варенью мне надо. Бежим, 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 бежим.
I saw what you did! Ha! I've no tolerance! Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you.
Дорогое удовольствие. Так, а теперь можем.
You just wait till I see your mother.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Ящик с цветами. Да, конечно, спасибо. Угу. Вот это надо узнать тоже, что это. Мгм. Да, я только не понял то, что, оказывается, я туда забрел. Так, а это, ну, это придется где-то куда-нибудь. Разберитесь. Так, раздобудьте разный напиток и испытать его. Да, это надо вот сейчас за лес идти. Ну, в темный лес. Запретный лес. Извиняюсь, запретный. И там его использовать.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Ага.
Revelio.
И все. Как в прошлый раз, если он мутузил, больше никого не было.
What about curse breakers? I thought I wanted to be one of them when I was a student.
Hogwarts
My
is lucky
cousin.
they've got protection charms.
Revelio.
Вот там хотя бы люди.
Accio.
You may want to.
Had enough yet?
Accio.
You
Incendio.
haven't knack it all. Did you learn that? You that's
Accio.
Ох ты!
You think you're safe with no one takes one of my own.
На тебе вдогоночку. Это я смотрю, совсем уже обнаглели.
Revelio.
Betting on the dragonfly is the best decision I've made in years.
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Ну, тут, кстати, можем просто уже переместиться, наверное. На карту Хогвартса. Зелеварение. Давайте переместимся.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
И что этот знак делает?
Very good.
Режет объекты и врагов на дальних дистанциях.
Pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
А если его такого
Incendio.
потом урезать, ну, прикольно будет.
I tried to brew some
Да уж. Так, ладно, переходим. Значит, по сюжетке. Ладно, я лучше добегу.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Крипта?
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio.
Нифига себе. Опять шмотки какие-то. Помощнее хотя бы. Надо будет как-нибудь.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ого, как тут много теперь.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
А, во как даже.
Stick to the targets, though. Confringo! Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find...
Confringo!
Nice work.
How's it feel? That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
Прикольно.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between
Я ему
us.
скажу
I
правду.
trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo!
А чё, прикольная магия. А ты чё не падаешь?
Accio! Incendio! Defindo! Confringo! Defindo! Confringo!
Ну это походу магия не очень так сильно далеко бьет.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
What the-
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Говнюк ты. И чё? И куда мне теперь дальше? А, интересно. А во башня Гриффиндора.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Эх, чуток не хватает мне сколько? 3. Чуть-чуть не хватает. Так, раздобудь ядовитый. Зелье раздобудь мандрагоры из космических врагов. Но у меня надо будет. А кому мне надо с такими вещами подходить? Я даже не знаю, если честно. Но это надо сейчас. Так, карта. Где тут ботаника? Нет, тут. Нет, мне в теплицу надо. Мандрагору всю вот эту фигню достать-то.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ага.
Revelio.
Странно.
Revelio.
Так, ядовитые вот это я нашел. Это будет... Вот мандрагору, конечно, бы, конечно, найти.
I've always said that travel.
А другое растение можно посадить? А, у меня тут кроме этого больше ничего нету. Ясно. Опять же, мандрагоры только можно найти, купить. У этого человечка.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Так, у тебя нету? Тогда я пошел
I
от
hope to
тебя
see
на
you again. Farewell for now.
Значит, у этого должно быть.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Нет.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Итак. Где можно взять корень? Магазин приколов навряд ли. В кабаньей голове тоже навряд ли. А, навряд ли. Ну ладно. Разберемся по ходу дела трамвая. Ну, открывай, профессор. Чё, что мне тебе еще ждать?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
И опять перемещаемся.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Where are the two of you headed? No.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks
Я знаю,
familiar.
где это.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Я вот до всего времени пытаюсь вспомнить. У этого, что ли, торговца видел? Или я здесь видел? Давай сюда переместимся.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Нет, у тебя.
Thank you for passing through. Still can't believe that Bardolph has joined.
Значит, полетим. этому мужичку.
See if there's something you need.
Да, вот она. Блин, дорогая какая.
Thank you for your patronage.
Ты пушистот.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Ranrock has fooled you all.
Revelio. Incendio.
Ага, получается, вот так вот бы я пошел, да?
These rocks have seen better days.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Over here.
Профессор, я задолбался вас ждать.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Вот
No
эту?
sense in announcing our arrival.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Quickly now.
А, если незаметно, нифига. Можно оглушить.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist. Oh.
Incendio. Revelio.
Не так их и много. Угу.
One of the best I've ever eaten.
Ах, зараза. Короче, надоело мне ваши.
Incendio!
I won't rest.
Defendo! Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Вовремя я нажал.
Revelio! Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Deadly mistake.
Incendio!
Is that your best?
Incendio!
An utterly pitiful display.
Chill spells glance off of me.
You're such very...
Incendio! Revelio!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. I'm glad that's over.
А, кстати, я задание-то выполнил-то. Ага. Лопнуть воздушные шары на танцах. Это мне на этом. Опять летать. На метелке.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Открыто.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Кто? Ну вы с ним только что разговаривали. Кто? Память, что ли, у вас маленькая? Короткая.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Ну, сейчас глянем. Угу. Уютненько.
Revelio.
Пока все нормально.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
О, как все это подозрительно.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
А теперь побежали дальше. Ух ты, елы-палы. Да ну!
Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Ага. Маха сейчас будет.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
А, его как.
Incendio. Protego. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Accio.
Ага.
Confringo. Defender. Accio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. What have the keepers planned for me?
Ощущение, что она сейчас развалится. От бега.
These look familiar. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
А почему туда нету?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine them from both sides of the archway.
А,
Accio. More statues. Confringo. Confringo.
ах ты зараза.
Defender. Confringo. Protego.
Быстро. Я это немножко даже растерялся. Я не понял.
Revelio. Accio.
А,
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
нифига тут портальный этот, блин. А этот завихрение.
These floors.
Твою дивизию, опять они.
Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
А, это было очень близко.
Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo.
Ну это пипец.
Accio. Incendio.
Тварь. А как их так грохнуть тогда красиво?
I'll never get used to these floors. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender.
Ну ёб твою.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Accio.
Ох ты, зараза.
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Defender. Confringo.
Задолбали в натуре. А это как я сейчас сделал? А я что, так умел, что ли?
Revelio. Accio.
А. Круто. Разбился.
Accio.
А нафига я... Вот это?
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Я, получается, должен...
Revelio. Accio.
Ой, не с добру это. Ой, не к добру. У меня даже старой магии толком не осталось.
Revelio.
Ой, вообще не к добру.
Don't like the look of this. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Ай!
Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo.
Ну чё?
Confringo. Defendo.
На тебе, засранец. Не, я вообще так не играю, слышь? А, зараза. Да ё, как он жирный. А, понятно, так тоже не получится, да? Я не знаю, баг что ли я словил. Нет, я баг не словил. Это что за хрень у него отлетел сзади? Ни хрена, я что заново все этих уродов должен валить?
Don't like the look of this.
Defender, Confringo.
Где тут яйца? Молодец, голубчик. Добил. А, догнала, зараза, меня все-таки. А, вот это я ступил. Да понял я, понял. О, какой ты мощный. Ах ты. Буша. Надеюсь, третий не появится. Какой-нибудь супербосс.
What a relief.
Да ладно, вы меня задолбали, меня так укачивает.
Revelio.
Масштабно.
Another pensive.
Нет, там ничего нету. О, сундук. Бля, шляпа-то слабее моей, блин.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Да, потно с этим големом было. Катка, блин. О, профессор тут.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Да. О, что, осень уже, что ли? Нифига себе.
Assignment's all finished.
Так, нам надо сейчас. Так, где у нас тут? Пытание, карта, задание. Ох, ни хрена. Надо поговорить.
I should ask Sirona.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can. I hope you will come and see me about... more for pulling objects to the ground.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Контролируйте. О как. Не,
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Not to worry.
Ох, нифига мне тут привалило счастье. Соберите козявки тролля. Используйте депульсор. Вот так. У врага. Так, нет. Чтобы вот это использовать, мне надо вот это пройти. Логично. О, вот это мне сейчас самое то. Надо. Тут столько везде закрытых замков попадается. Это пипец. Так.
Revelio. Revelio.
Где этот ключик летает?
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you.
Какой ты трус, а?
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Ох, нифига. Походу, чем дальше, тем веселее, да, будет. Я смотрю, этого знака вообще нет.
Alohomora.
Используется, чтобы провитав искры. А, во как, да?
Well done! You're in! Remember,
Revelio.
it's a disillusionment charm, so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Это скрытность.
Revelio.
Ах ты зараза. Ну давай.
Brilliant. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between...
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Во, нашел.
Revelio.
Preparing for a rebellion. Bruce, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hilltop wouldn't be so combative.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Revelio.
Зря я, походу, это сделал.
I suppose I should pay closer
Revelio.
if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
If I catch a student in here, there will be consequences.
Ух.
If someone was here, that had
Mandrakes. That's what like
Сучёныша.
You are out of place.
Твою дивизию. У меня что, снаряжение заполнено? В натуре заполнено все.
What are you up to now?
Да.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You
Логично.
mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Да. Угу. Так, это что у нас? Врагов. Вот это поважнее. Может, я частенько на перекатах. Так. Будет привести твою. О. Учебные времена начинаются, да? Ну, думаю, на этом сегодня серию закончим. Вот. Спасибо, что со мной были. С вами был Килл. Это фигня была. Вот, с вами был Килл. Спасибо, что со мной были. Подписываемся, ставим лайки, пишем в комментарии. Это очень сильно помогает продвигать канал вперед и стимулирует на развитие, ну, само развитие. Больше стараться. Всем пока-пока.